What's going on, guys? Thanks as always for coming back and checking me out here on my little channel. I appreciate it. It's been a little while here. Sorry about that. Been a little busy, but little backed up on some vinyl updates here. But I'll get on. We'll get better. We'll work together here. So let's get into some albums here and get moving. All right, the first one here is a band called Lansbury, and the album is called Everything Went Static. Again, Lansbury, Everything Went Static from the album. Back of the album. Inside here, this is a limited edition copy. I got number 41 at 227, and one other side of the LP looks like this. It's not etching; it's actually like written on the album. Some lyrics and shit like that. Pretty cool. Thought it was something different. Never pulled it up. What Lansbury is a band that's actually from around my way here, Pittsburgh, PA. They stay in that rock, punk rock, a little bit of hardcore vibe in there. Nothing too brutal over the top or anything like that. Just a nice little mix of all three of that. Maybe a little bit also too some stoner rock tossed in there too as well. But yeah, this plays some nice little catchy tunes and shit. So, and these guys are interested in that shit. Again, of course, always know links below. Give it a little listen. Again, some Lansbury, Everything Went Static. All right, moving on to the next one here. This band is called Thin to Herd, and the name of the album is Mournful and Overcast. Goes the front of the album. Here's the back. This has a little gatefold here. There you go. Nothing special about the vinyl, just standard black, but it comes with this nice little thick poster here. There we go. Alright. And Thin to Herd, they stay in that, again, punk rock, hardcore vibe. Nice crushing songs on this. Nice guitar work on a lot of their tracks too. What I also liked about this is there's two singers in this band, one male, one female. They do a good job at just blending their vocals together. They both stay, a little on the rough side, which is fine with me and everything. But like I said, they do a good job of mixing them together and blending them. It works real well. And again, can't say nothing more about the guitar work on this. I just really dug it. Just like the guitar work on this album a lot here. Again, just a fun little album with some punk / hardcore all over this. So, if you guys interested in any of that shit, check them out. You might like it. You might like it a lot. Alright, moving on to this next one. This is a newer album I just picked up here recently. This is Kotai Tua. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. The name of the album is Rootin' in Orja. There we go. There's the front. There goes the back. Nothing real special about the inside here. It just comes on standard black, no inserts or anything like that. What this band is a nice little brutal hardcore band from Finland. The only thing that might put people off maybe with this is the vocals. The vocalist is the female vocalist, and her, if you will, her pitch is pretty high. It gets up there, and when I first heard it, for some reason, put me to mind maybe like some Melt Banana. Anyone's familiar with that? But as far as like the instrumentation that goes, it's pretty nice. Like I said, it's a nice brutality to it. It has a nice wall of sound that you get, or should I say you want with a lot of your hardcore bands or doom bands and shit like that. But a lot of times, the instrumentation and stuff can get a little lost in that wall of sound. They actually do a good job of still having that wall of sound, but also being able to make out, the instrumentation and different shit that's going on in the mix, which I really enjoyed. Again, it's just a real good fucking album. If you can maybe get past, like I said, their vocals, you should have no problem just getting down and jamming out to this. I thought this was a fun little fucking nice little banger to throw on. So you go front and back. So check these guys out if you want some Kotai Tua, Rootin' in Orja. Fun little band. Alright, moving on to the next one. We got a little split album here. This is two bands that stay in the post-rock pretty much vibe. This is Dragon Turtle, and the other band is Goodnight Stars, Goodnight Air. Here goes the front of the album. Here goes the back of the album. Inside here, just one side has something on it, a little bit of lyrics. Vinyls on this cool little splatter. There's actually something written on that inside there. There's no label. It's actually like engraved in there a little bit. The other side has a label. It's just a blank label. Like I said, both these bands pretty much float around in a post-rock vibe. The first band that kicks off the album, Dragon Turtle, they're a little more on the, if you will, I guess, sunnier, lighter side with their sound in the post-rock. vibe they have going on. At times it might also feel like there's maybe a little bit of some desert rock sprinkled in there from what I catch I hear. But if you flip the album over and get over to Goodnight Stars, Goodnight Air, they're actually kind of the opposite of that. They're more towards the album art here portrays, kind of more a little more dark, if you will, a little more looking up, into like the night sky, darkness type situation going on with their vibe, with their post-rock and their atmosphere. So yeah, this was an interesting little split. The contrast, they play off each other. One being a little more bright, one being a little more dark. So I thought that was a nice little vibe, nice little collaboration they did here with these two bands. I think it really worked with this. So, and these guys want to check out some, some post-rock. It's a little bit more different than the normal shit. A little off the beaten path. Give one of these bands or both these bands a listen. You might enjoy some of this shit. So again, some Dragon Turtle, Goodnight Stars, Goodnight Air. Alright, the next one here. We got some Coffin Dust, Everything Is Dead. Goes the front of the album. Goes the back of the album. Nothing real special about the vinyl. It's just standard black. Little insert here. Thank yous, liner notes and shit. Little picture of the band. You see, it's a three-piece. For you guys who are not familiar with Coffin Dust, again, they're a three-piece band. They play in that death / grind style of metal. The ex-member of Exhumed, Slime, the bass player, he's in this band. He also does the vocal work as well too. I believe they have another album out before this one. I believe this just came out in 2016. They also have an EP out as well. So yeah, I mean, these guys want to check out. Like I said, just another one of those albums just to put on. Just a fun little fucking album to get down to. Some nice little catchy riffs here and there and shit like that. My personal favorite track on here is actually the very last track on the album, Everything Is Dead, which again is the name of the album. It pretty much just showed what this band was about with that particular song. There's a couple tracks on her as well, maybe like 2 or 3 that are kind of lengthy. And that particular track, Everything Is Dead, is one of them. And like I said, I just thought that was one of the better tracks on the album, if not the best. So if you're interested in this shit, give it a listen. Again, a little just fun album. Alright, moving on to the next one here. Band pretty much everybody or most people should be familiar with. This is Necrophagia, Death Trip 69. Here we go, front of the album. Back of the album. Nothing's real special with any inserts or anything. Comes on this translucent red vinyl. Again, Necrophagia, I've been doing it forever. If you were in one of those first wave death metal bands, just love their fucking sound, love that gore metal fucking horror fucking shit that's all throughout their albums and their lyrics and shit. They just do it so well. It's so fun. So for any reason you guys haven't checked out this particular album or Necrophagia, give them a listen, man. They're just a fun ass fucking band. You just get to and rock out to. So, oh, and also Maniac, of course, from Mayhem fame and shit, is also featured on this. So that's pretty little cool, pretty little nice little addition there. All right, moving on to the next one. Carach Angren, Lamadam. Lamadam. Here goes the front of the album. Back of the album. Okay, full there. Lyrics, picture of the band. Nothing special about the vinyl. It's just standard black. No special inserts or anything like that. This, of course, is a symphonic black metal band. This was their first album they released. This was, in my opinion, a good album. I don't really, dig too deep into symphonic black metal, just because a lot of times it just seems like it's too overworked, from my opinion, with the production and shit. But I don't know, I just really dug this album by these guys. It just has a nice, again, I use this a lot, but haunted house, cemetery, nighttime type fucking feel to it, which I love shit like that. So just really liked it. Plus the guitar work I thought was real catchy on this particular album too. Throughout the album, was just nice little catchy hooks that really grab your ear, get your head fucking moving around and shit. So for every reason you haven't checked out this particular album by these guys either, give it a listen. It was just a fun album. Again, Carach Angren, Lamadam. Alright, moving on to this one. Oh, it's the last one. Jeez, time flies by. Alright, this is a reissue that got put on Hell's Headbangers. This is Power from Hell, Sadissimo. Love this goddamn album art. So cut up. Goes the front. Goes the back. Inside here, little insert. Yes, lyrics. Other side here. There we go. It comes on this dark little red there. If you're not familiar with Power from Hell, they've been around for a while, There's one of those bands from Brazil that just fucking does an awesome job with fucking playing some black and thrash. Real good job at it. Production is nice on this. It's not real clean and sparkly. It has some nice roughness, some nice little rawness to it. Guitar work. I love the guitar work and their vocal work that happens in this band, man. Definitely in the black metal mold with the vocals. I like how they throw the thrash in too as well, where it's mixed in more, seems like in solos and breakdowns and shit. They just do a real good job. So, like I said, this band's been around for a while. Got a couple albums out. It's just not sure when exactly got reissued, but I know it was getting through Hell's Headbangers, and when I seen this, I was pretty excited to suck this up. So any of these guys are fans of black and thrash, Destroyer 666, or Noir, any of that shit, give this band a listen. You might really fucking dig this shit. So again, some Power from Hell, Sadissimo, fun little fucking album, good little fucking listen. That's going to do it, guys. So as always, again, thanks for coming and checking my ass out. As always, once again, thanks. I appreciate it, and hopefully I won't be as long here as getting some more videos up and shit, because like I said, I'm a little backed up. I got some shit I definitely got here, talk with you guys with and shit like that. So as always, you know what's up, guys. Rock on.